Okay, that was a big freeze on the computer. I hope you guys didn't catch too much of that and it wasn't too annoying. Don't know what happened there. My new mob spawner that I built. Got a whole bunch of stuff being collected in here. I've got some pointy sticks and some wooden spikes and iron spikes in here, so everybody just falls down onto this stuff. You can see inside there I've still got my table for blood magic. So I can still access my blood altars. In the meantime, all this stuff falls down here. So my mob spawner, really basic, pretty typical platform up at the top with the 4 water channels here. 4 water channels that bring everything into the center and drop it down. So I've got it kind of blocked right now just so that I don't get a whole bunch of stuff going down there. All the spiders are a little bit annoying. Everything just falls right down into there. And goes down in the bottom. Oh no. I don't have a stone to put in there. Oh well, I'll come back up later and do that. So get on with showing the other stuff that I've done. This here is just one block that I've knocked out with the mobs to after like that. Down to the bottom where they can get killed. The other thing I wanted to show you is some updating I did with my resource production, we call it. First thing I did was head down underneath here and get some power hooked up. So I'll just scoot down under here, show you what I've done. My platform built underneath. We've just got these leadstone flux ducts here, and I put all my power generating things in a row up top there. Connect them to the power, all my equipment underneath there, and just the power running over. So everything shares now. I don't have to worry about one machine trying to keep each individual piece of my puzzle going up there. And once we get up top, what I've done here is I got a hopper set up on top of a pulverizer, and we just drop in our cobblestone and all my generators along here. Even the clockwork is hooked up, so if you right click that for a little while, you can get that thing spun up and working. So the first pulverizer, you guys know that there's 2 outputs. Missed that one. That'll be the hopper. Okay, over here to show you. The red output is just going right beside it into the next pulverizer. The yellow is coming out the back side here and just comes over here into the automatic shift in the hopper there into the auto feed. So the second one, your standard pulverizer, the sand gets moved over to this one. The dust comes out the other, what do you call it, the other output. Goes up here and over there to the autosieve as well. And then this last pulverizer takes the sand, turns it into dust, and everything comes out here to go get sifted. I've still got a few solar panels here connecting stuff like my automatic hammerer, which as you can see is fully charged. But once we get over here and dump into this hopper, it eventually feeds into here. All of this stuff gets sifted out and then gets sucked into this chest. Now I think I could actually eliminate this chest and just go with straight item ducts all the way along. What I've learned though is to pull out of here, I've whitelisted just certain items here, so Certus quartz and glowstone, etc. And that just comes into this chest. And then we run a nice long item duct along there, and at certain points we do a filter. And this one we're going to pull off those 6 items and then go in here. And at the next junction we're going to pull off another 6. Haven't got that filled up yet. And everything else ends up in this one. So depending on what got here, if it's just gravel and crushed ore or dusts, they all come in here until we've got 4 of any particular kind. And then those 4 run into this packager, into a 4x4 block, and get stuck into this chest. Once they're in here, everything gets pulled out again unless it's a dust block. The dust blocks stay in there. Everything else gets pulled out and comes down here, and this is the automatic hammerer. And it smashes the stuff up again. Once that's done, it just makes a return trip back over to this chest, which drops it in for packaging. So when all of this is done, I take out whichever ores I want here and I'll run them over to my smelter. At some point I'll probably automate that as well, but not for right now. So that's the basic updating. I've got some more room here because eventually I think I'm going to add a couple of more things to come off here. You saw this one here only had one empty spot yet, so if I get going on a bunch of gravel and such like that, I'll still have diamonds and emeralds and things like that to add to the list. I would love an AE system, but we're a little bit away from that for right now. What else have I been working on? I've done a whole bunch of updating in the quest book here. I've got 4 quests right now that you can hand in. I'll happen to be up here in learning the sky block. So, this one was just to create an energy all. Wasn't terribly hard. In fact, I already had one from another quest somewhere. So I just put it in my inventory and hey, there it is. Then we have to come over here for a bucket of witch water. That one we made actually quite a bit earlier. That was down over here where we've got this barrel sitting here on top of my block of mycelium, and that automatically turns into witch water because it's when you fill it with water, it turns into witch water as long as it's on top of the mycelium. So that was something that I should have handed in a long time ago, but never got around to it. When we did that, then we came on to this one. We're just supposed to get an ender pearl, and I've already had a few of those, so that was nice. Just got me another ender pearl right away. Then we did some soul sand, which comes back over here. The soul sand. Right click a barrel of witch water with sand will create soul sand. So, and that's what this barrel's for right here. So, claim that reward. So we've got a few more things opened up here that we can start working on. This one I've worked on a little bit, haven't been lucky so far. I don't have any, where are we? Grass. Haven't got any of that to sift. I tried sifting some stone. I put through about half a stack and didn't get anything out of that. So we'll keep on working on that for a while. And then up here we have to get some gas tiers, and that again is sifting. We got to get some netherrack and crush it in that hammerer, and then we can sift that out. So the netherrack was lava in a stone barrel with a piece of redstone added to it. So I'll work on some of that, and eventually this one here we've got to go to the nether. So I think I'm going to get started on that one relatively soon. That's all I've got available in there. There's a few others that I did. Most notably went into blood magic here, and I got myself the blood orb, which is a diamond, and the slates is smooth stone. So we did a bunch of that. And then one other thing I thought I'd just mention, since I just saw it out of the corner of my eye, we have friendly mobs. Except these guys are not friendly. So you can hit me all, even over the fence. So they spawn when you've got blocks of grass that are 25 spaces away. So I am working on that, and those guys are nasty, so we just keep them fenced off so they can't come in here and kill us. So I think that's about all I'm going to show you for today, and I'll work on some other things in between and get another video later. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. See you later.